you can take a joke, make a note. I'm the fucking greatest thing that ever spoke. Smoke like a chimney blow, hide in my tippy toes. I'm spitting blessings, got a mind full of miracles. Eyes on the bread, you can die over a dinner roll.
Start off by asking, what's your name, man?
I go by the name of Black Sheep DZ. Some might pronounce it Zheep or Sheep. Either one is cool.
All right, so DZ, tell us what group you in.
I'm part of the group a collective called 7th Floor Villains.
Okay, and in the Villains, I know there's a couple of different people who rap for them. Tell me some of the artists' names.
All right, well, you got Buffalo and you got Bush Dawson. And under Bush Dawson, he holds the Lost Leader camp, which is also a part of the 7th Floor Villains, who has Ryan P. And then we got videographers, photographers, skateboarders, the whole nine. You know what I mean?
Okay, so it's not just with rap, hip hop, music. It's the all around aspect of art.
More of like a brand,
So me following the 7th Floor Lost Leaders CCLS movement since like 10th grade, you feel me, or 11th grade. I know that OG Dutch Master was once a 7th Floor villain.
Right.
And I know that you didn't just list him as one. Could you give us some background on that?
I mean, it was like he just pretty much had his own lane and thing he was going for. So like I respect what he's doing, but we doing a different thing. We got different operation moving over here. So it's still all love, like when I see him or whatever. But we work in two different separate ways, and you know how that goes when heads clash. It's not a good thing.
Okay, so I'm out in Cali, you feel me, in Los Angeles, and I have this dude come up to me and ask me, do I know about Black Sheep DZ? Did you know how far around the world you were spread it, your music?
I mean, I don't know physically, like I do know, but then I don't know as much, you know what I mean? Because it's like I could tell through like SoundCloud, you can see where the play is coming from, or like the YouTube when you got other people, watching the videos in different countries and stuff. So like I do know, but it's still all love, to know that. Like that's still a good thing to know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucking with that. That's what's up.
What was your first fan moment?
Oh shit, this nigga in I was in H&M at the fucking Towson Mall, and this nigga was like he kept looking at me, and like he like slowly made his way over there like while I was looking at clothes, and he was just like, "You Black Sheep?" It was just awkward though, cause like his voice was like mad light, and like it was love. I fucks with him for that. Shout out to him. But it was just funny at the moment because like it was unexpected. But yeah, that was like the first fan moment I had, and I was like, "That's what's up, yeah."
Us being regular Baltimore dudes and having to have our hand in the different industries or whatnot. Explain to me, would you rather have the will of the man, or do you rather rely on the will of the man or the powers that come from the industries?
I'd rather have the will of the man. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just move at my own free will, pretty much. Instead of like depending on anybody else. That's pretty much why we build it independently. If somebody want to like help out, or we can gain power from the man or something, that's cool. But the source is still coming from us, because we still got the brain and the willpower to do what we want to.
You just released a project called Refugee, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
15 tracks. It was sponsored by Michigan NYC. It just released January 14th. And you gotta listen to it. I can't even explain it. That shit's hard. It don't have too many features, because I don't really look at features as a big thing as far as like trying to get this person with a name on there or something. It's more about defining the sound itself. So I got me and my homeboys on there as far as Butch Dawson, Soda, and Buffalo, and like certain producers that I fuck with and worked with. So
I'm glad you said something about them, because my favorite joint is Giant Ants. And it's because you showed me the video before you showed everybody else, for real. And it was like, the video was real different. I was wondering, what was your inspiration behind making the video, or was you a part of the creative aspect of that?
Yeah, I was like one of the main aspects of it. Like everybody else had their own input on it too, but I had the whole idea of like going for that old, rugged look, as far as like the ants marching and like the, like the filmy look, the grainy look and stuff like that. Like, so it was pretty much directed by me and Maurice, and the rest of the team also put their input in on their part too, of course, because like they're solos,
Mm-hmm. When I first started rapping or whatever, I had to get used to like using the pitches of my voice.
Yeah.
But somehow you stay with the same tone and you create your own sound with that. How has that come about? Was that something you naturally just did and kept, or was it something like you just always had?
Nah, I was working with, like, for a while. I was recording since I was like 12, and my cousins was older than me, and we was recording shit on CDs, and like I was really letting the whole middle school hear it. But like even then, I wasn't fully developed, but I was working on it since then, and I'm still working on it now. I ain't even where I want to be at, so it can only get better. But yeah, I appreciate niggas for fucking with it now.
Okay. Speaking of when you was younger, I did my research and I found out like Tim Trees was related to you or whatnot.
Yeah.
Speak on that and that how he was your inspiration or something like that.
Yeah, he was a big inspiration. Like, I remember when he was like in the alley just rapping and stuff, like with him and his homeboys. And I was younger, but as I was growing up, I was like him know that I wanted to rap too. But he didn't really look at it as something that serious, because you feel me, I'm still like 10 years old telling him I'm trying to rap. So it's like he didn't really pay too much attention to it. But you feel me, now that I'm older, he see like what's going on and like how we moving right now. I got a song with him actually coming out soon that I'm planning on recording soon.
Oh man, gotta hear that.
That's my brother-in-law though, like pretty much my bro. I fucks with Tim Tree.
All right, so you said you was sponsored by Mishka. Speak on that. How that happened?
Yo, that just happened from work. That just go to show that like how work pays off. Like they ended up seeing the video for What You Saying. I directed that joint too, and like sat and edited with the dude BT, and like they just seen from that, and they picked up and emailed me, and that was almost like a dream come true for real, cause I was fucking with Michigan since like high school, So like just for that to happen, it was like, damn, look how much other great things can happen, like so. It's only a stepping stool for me. Like I'm gonna go further than that. I'm gonna keep on stepping,
Yeah. Us being artists, we understand that success is not an overnight thing.
Right.
So explain to the people how you constantly live in your progressions as success, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it do. Like, I take it as like it don't come overnight, and we progressing every day, and success will come if we just working for it. So in the meanwhile, I'm just enjoying the grind, the struggle, embracing it, embracing it and putting all that negative energy or whatever I feel about being in the struggle or progressing towards whatever I'm doing to being successful. So I'm like, I'm just using all that energy to get where I want to go at, to be successful.
Account for is the law of attraction. Have you ever heard of that?
The law of attraction?
Yeah.
I think I did. I heard it.
That says like if you think something, you can speak it. If you speak it, you can do it.
Yeah.
Do you believe in that?
Yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. Definitely.
That's what's up. So give me your favorite joint off of Refugee.
I don't know, yo. I don't have a favorite.
I know it's so hard when
it's
people
hard to
ask
choose
that
a
question.
favorite.
That's
Like,
why I asked.
It definitely is, because my favorite ain't everybody else's favorite, but I do like the shit that everybody else like too. But it would have to be like more like the songs that I feel like are more personal, like that I spoke of in verses. Probably like Rising Sun. I like Rising Sun a lot.
What's your biggest motivation?
Like life, just living everything. This interview, everything that happens. Period. It just motivated me to keep going more and more. It's an influence. Everything is an influence to me. Like,
Speaking of influence, do you sort out to be a positive influence or a negative influence? What are you? Who are you in particular as far as influence goes?
like as far, I don't sort out to be negative or positive. I'm just trying to do what I do the right way and show other people that they could do it too. So it's not so much of me trying, but if I'm going to be an influence, that's what I don't want to like be a hypocrite, but that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. Just be an influence to people, like, and not so much of a bad influence, but a good influence. Because everybody still got to be their self. Everybody ain't perfect, you know. But as much of a good influence I can be, that's what I'm trying to be.
Would you ever sign like an artistry deal?
It depends on if they was talking the right numbers or what I needed to hear, like, or what I wanted. I ain't really into like signing a deal right now. Like, I ain't even rushing into that. You know, I'd rather let the label chase me than, you know, chase after it.
Me being out LA, a lot of people like to say I'm a real nigga, but don't necessarily do things that require out of a real nigga. They just say it. Right. I believe like that's an industry nigga, but a real nigga just move and don't gotta say nothing.
Right.
So how do you feel about that?
Well, that's how I look at it. Like, you don't have to speak on being real so much if you real. It's more about the actions you take, and like, and there's probably some real niggas in the industry, and there's you know, fake niggas in the industry. It's people who just in the industry just to fuck people over, like, and that's probably fake shit. You know what I mean? So I can't really like split them two up. But that's what I look at being a real nigga as. You don't have to say nothing all the time. Like, you can humble yourself. Like, and some real niggas just know what it is to just speak on it. You know, but, you know, who's to say who's real and who's not? It's all about the actions being taken.
Yeah. Who would you want to do a track with right now?
Damn. There's a couple artists on the list, yo. Like, it's probably a couple. Like, I don't really have not want to do much with, but I got a select few artists that I definitely could see myself working with, and I'm always say The Weeknd is one of them. I fuck with The Weeknd heavy, yo, and he ain't even a rap artist, you know.
Who are your top 5 Baltimore rappers?
I would say Buffalo.
2.
I could do my crew count though.
They rapping and they in Baltimore, so you won. Of course you gonna put yourself 1. Buffalo right. 2.
Oprah Bush Dawson, Soda in there too.
4.
And who else? I don't know.
I add it for you and say Flock. You gotta put Flock in there.
That's why I said I don't know if I can put my crew in there because Flock is definitely one of them. So it's like, yeah, I fuck with a couple Baltimore artists, a lot of them actually. Like, that's actually nice. And I will put Flock in there too. Flocko.
Where you see yourself in 5 years, bro?
I see myself being comfortable, yo. I don't even think I could say like rich or this and that sign. Yeah, I just see myself being comfortable because the way we're working right now is working. So, you know, I can't even say what's to happen in the next 5 years. You know, who's to say? But I definitely know I'm gonna be comfortable with what I'm doing, like, and so on and so forth. Shout out to 7th Floor Villains. Shout out to everybody, every artist in Baltimore that's doing it. You know, shout out to you, nigga. Shout out to fucking Mishka. Shout out to, I don't know, yo. Shout out to everybody, yo. Shout out to everybody that's showing love, because I fuck with y'all. Mad love to whoever's showing love. You feel me?
If you could tell a little boy who writing a rap right now for the first time, or writing poetry for the first time, or writing an English paper about his life for the first time, what tip could you give him?
I would tell him to express yourself, you know, in the best way you can, because that's the only way people are going to feel you, you know? Like, don't hold back nothing. Express everything you feel, you know, whatever hardships you went through, especially if you're writing about your life, you know, just go for it. Shout out to Mo McCoy and MMKfilms. Fucks with y'all niggas.
You niggas ain't ready for the shit we on, cause if you was, you be on, and tell the niggas that's on, it's a motherfucker.